Good evening, sir. My name is Chisholm with TIFM Ministry, and I notice we have a large gathering down here at the ILA Hall tonight at the Longshoreman Hall. Could you tell me what brought these people out tonight?
Yeah, this is the 10th anniversary of the Charleston 5 celebration here. 10 years ago, we had a so-called riot out here. We protested use of non-union workers, and the guys came out and protested that, and we basically were attacked by the police and everything. 10 people got arrested, 5 guys were really charged, and we had support from all over the world. Barcelona, Denmark, France, all over the world came in to support the 5 brothers to protest them going to court behind this. And we had a lot of supports, and eventually charges were dropped against the Charleston 5, and so everybody came back this year to celebrate that.
Celebrate that?
Yeah.
The event. Well, they tell me this gentleman right here got locked up. What's his name?
He's right here. He can tell you his name.
Bowman.
Mr. Bowman?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. Did they really lock you up? And why?
Well, they said I was on top of a Channel 5 van, which I wasn't even at the demonstration. I wouldn't call it a riot, but I was at the demonstration, and I was happened to be riding down the neighborhood, and North Charleston police stopped me, and they said they had a warrant out for me, and they took me up to the police station, where 2 detectives came inside the little room I was in, and said they got my picture on top of one of the news vans. I had to really get my own lawyer to
But tell me, they told me that your picture is here on the wall here. Where was this picture taken?
That picture was taken Thursday, December the 2nd.
Where was this location? Where's that?
Around Columbus Street.
Columbus Street?
Yeah, around up in that area.
Okay.
Right.
Well, tell me, have y'all had any trouble or incident since then?
No. We've had none since then. We've had a couple of non-union companies come in and try to get a foothold in here, and we went out in peaceful protest, but other than that, no other incident.
Well, I'm going to ask you another question, a little separate aside from that. Do you feel like a lot of large corporations are networking, coming together to have the kind of power to put pressure to make victims out of small businessmen?
Well, I think it's this is a right-to-work state, and they don't really favor unions. So I think they'll do anything they can to try to break the unions and weaken the unions.
My question I'm trying to direct is that if large corporations can team up together to work against the small guy, why is it that small companies, small businessmen, why is it that they don't link together to support one another? Why they don't try to make the field balance? Well, why is it that are they afraid, but they claim that they want to be successful?
Getting into the industry and maybe clientele, their clientele might fall off.
Well, you think they're afraid that the rest of the guys won't stick with them? If I stand with you, you may not stand with me, or something like that?
I think that's one of the problems too, Right.
Okay. Any closing remarks? Any closing remarks?
Well, other than, we're just down here celebrating this Charleston 5 anniversary, enjoying it, and, wish a whole lot more people could come down here and see what it's really about, know what it's really about. Other than what they read in the paper or hear on television, they come down and talk with some of the guys that were out there and know exactly what's it about.
And you say you're not having had any problems since the Charleston 5 incident?
No major problems. No.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right.
All right. We're down at the ILA Longshoreman Hall, and I'm speaking to Ms.
Rhonda Jones.
Ms. Rhonda Jones. Tell me something about what are y'all doing about concerning getting this union for the sanitation?
Well, we're trying to get some community support for the city of Charleston to get a union because we have unfair wages, unfair practices, all kinds of things going on at the city of Charleston. We feel like with a union, we feel like if with the union that we'll be able to have better pay, better equipment, more rights, and just fair all the way around for everybody.
Well, is anyone particular giving y'all help? Is anyone that y'all are speaking with?
Mr. Bill Sanders over at the Chronicle office, and Ms. Mary Moultrie, and our president of the union that we're trying to get for the city of Charleston is the president of 1199 local. Her name is Ms. Janie Campbell. She's a senior driver also at the city of Charleston Sanitation. City of Charleston, it's like it's back in slavery days, and we're trying to bring it up forward.
Well, tell me this. Are they responding? I mean, are they cooperating? Are they?
No, they're not. They won't even negotiate it, and so we need to drum up our support because we really need to get that off the books. That city workers cannot be able to get in.
What? Tell me the other people that's working with you all. Are they supporting? Are they ready to go with you? Or are they?
We have we're low in numbers because everybody's very job scared, and basically the city makes the rules and they do whatever they want to do.
Okay.
And and basically we're just trying to get them to see that if we don't get this right, that they basically can do whatever they want to do. They hire and fire at will because this is a right to work state, which has to go. And with the union, we would have reps that can talk for us so that we can be able to do what we need to do in a fair manner, because it's not fair right now.
Okay.
Basically, we have matter of fact, I can give you a good example. We have an employee that right now just got terminated. He drove a truck. He didn't do his proper pre-trip. First time now. Came back, brought the truck back in. The lines were cut. They did an investigation. They suspended this one driver. It's two drivers on the side loader. They suspended the one driver, did the investigation, had him fingerprinted, lie detector, went downtown. When everything was said and done, they terminated him, but had no proof. And then asked him to sign a release, releasing them from all hurt and harm, and letting them go of any incidents so he can sue after.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like large corporations are coming together and getting themselves in position to take advantage of the small businessmen?
I definitely do. I definitely do.
And tell me something, why do you feel like the small businessmen don't come together to balance themselves to where they can stand ground?
Because Charleston has a whole history of slavery, and so they have the mindset of if I speak up or if I stand up for my rights, I'm not going to have a job. So they just take whatever, they get whatever, they do whatever, as long as they have a job. But if we are truly free, we should have the same rights as any other blue-collar state, any other union. Under our triangle, the police department has a union, the fire department has a union, but the environmental service doesn't have a union. It makes no sense. We should have the right to even vote and decide as a body if that's what we want. And we don't even have the right to vote for that. And that's what we're fighting for.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.